Greetings, Dana Dolphins. We're here today to talk about inserting your personal piece into your DPSG. So to start, you need to make sure that you've chosen a personal piece, and you have a little bit of time to do that, but for your personal piece, you want to find something that you are proud of, but that your teachers aren't requiring you to put in your PSG, but you want to anyway. So for our purposes today, our student, Hermione Granger, has chosen as her personal piece a science essay she's written. So she knows that she wants to include her essay, entitled Mandrake, Friend or Foe. She wants to include her essay, which she has here in Drive, and she also has a rubric for that essay, which is also in Drive. So the first step is to make sure that your project is in Drive. So if it's already in Drive as a document or as a slideshow, wonderful. If it's not, you're going to need to take a picture of it and upload it somehow into Drive, and your teacher can help you with that. So she's chosen her assignment, which is great. So then the next thing she needs to do is Hermione will need to go to her DPSG website. So if she has hers bookmarked, so she can just click on that. If you don't have it bookmarked, then you're going to have to go to the Google main page. And from the waffle, you can choose sites and you can get to your DPSG from there. If you haven't bookmarked it, this would be a great time to bookmark your main DPSG page for yourself by clicking on the star in the browser bar. Okay. Once you are at the main page of your DPSG, you're going to be going today to Personal Pieces, which is on the left-hand side. The main page under Personal Piece gives you some directions. So it says, each quarter, you will select one additional assignment or assessment to include in your portfolio. This piece can come from any class you choose. Select a piece that you believe demonstrates your hard work, learning, and growth. The piece you select does not have to be your highest grade. Rather, it should be an assignment or assessment that stands out to you as a significant learning experience. So you can select anything you want that you think shows your learning and growth. Now, because this is our first quarter piece, it should be something you did during first quarter. I'm going to go down here and I'm going to click on first quarter personal piece. And this is where I'm going to insert Hermione's first quarter piece. So to insert my piece, the first thing I need to do is to go up to Edit Page. And if you notice in the directions, it tells you you're going to insert your piece or photos of your piece here, and also to include your rubric or grade sheet if available. So I'm going to make sure my cursor is in this box on the left-hand side right here. And to insert my piece, I'm going to go to Insert, Drive, and in this case, I'm looking for a document. Now, if you had a drawing or something else, you would choose the appropriate one. In this case, it's a document because it's a report. So, document. And when this pops up, I'm going to need to look for Hermione's science report. Okay. So I found my science essay. That's what I want. So I'm going to select my science essay. I'm going to click Save. I don't need to change the size. And then it's going to take me back, and it's going to look at first like nothing's there. It's just going to be a gray box that says Google document. Now don't worry, it's really there. I just haven't clicked Save yet. So when I go to click Save at the top, I have to give it a moment to think. Google will think. Google's going to process what I want it to do. And then, lo and behold, there's my essay embedded onto this page, which is exactly what I wanted. So I have my essay there now. Now, the next thing I need to do is I want to also include my rubric. So if your rubric is right on your project or your grade is right on your project, you don't need to worry. But if it's a separate document, you're going to also insert that. So I have to go back up to be able to edit my page, click Edit Page. And I want my rubric to be underneath my assignment, so I'm just going to go down and click underneath my assignment. Then I'm going to repeat what I just did. I'm going to insert. My rubric is in a document, so I'm going to go to Drive, Document. I'm going to find my rubric, which in this case is right here, Science Report Rubric. I'm going to select it. I'm going to click Save. I'm going to have to save again. And Google's going to think. And then there is my rubric. Okay? Right there on the page, and you might have a scroll bar, that's okay. So my whole rubric is there, and that's exactly what I wanted. And that is how you embed your documents onto your personal piece page. So again, just to review, to embed a document or a drawing or a spreadsheet or anything else in Drive, you need to first click Edit, Insert, Drive, and then you find whatever it is that you want to put in as your personal piece from your Google Drive. Now, after you've embedded that, the last step here is going to be to answer these questions. So you're going to fill in your responses. Once you've filled in all of your responses, then you can click Save, and you are done with your first quarter personal piece. Now, the question may come up is, what if you have more than one personal piece you want to put on your DPSG? You just can't decide. Well, you have an option. So we're going to go back to the personal piece page, and you'll notice that there is a spot for you to put additional personal pieces. So if you couldn't decide and you want to put more than one, you can click on additional personal pieces. And on this page, you can insert any other pieces that you would like. You would do it the exact same way by clicking Edit, by Insert, and finding the piece that you want to put on this page. I just remind you that if you're going to put a piece, it's helpful to put a little explanation of what it is and why you put it along with that piece. But you have that option if you would like. Okay? And that's all there is to it. Good luck, Dana Dolphins. You have a couple of weeks to decide on a personal piece and get it put into your PSG.